Merry Christmas to all, and a ho ho ho. It's time to tell a story that we all know. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or even quip. So here is the story of the Christmas shrimp. A long time ago, up near the North Pole, a young Christmas shrimp was climbing up from his hole. He pushed and he climbed through the snow so white. He wasn't sure why, but it just felt right, for today was the day his life was made clear. December 23rd of an unknown year. The Christmas shrimp imagined all the sights and the sounds that were waiting for him in his new life above ground. The sound of police sirens and aardvarks danced in his mind, along with visions of people, ducks, and watermelon rinds. After 36 hours, he had reached the top. But why stop here? He grinned as he thought. So the young Christmas shrimp sprouted his wings, and he flew through the sky with the great penguin king. Just kidding. The great penguin king isn't a real bird. And flying penguins? Please, that's completely absurd. Besides, penguins live not near the North Pole but south. Come on, man. This is real life we're talking about. So the Christmas shrimp flew and he flew and he flew until he spotted a boy with an untied shoe. The Christmas shrimp said, "My dear boy, why are you sad? Maybe I can help cheer you up a tad." The boy said, "I'm not sad, you big pink dope." Although the Christmas shrimp was more of a red heliotrope. "I'm angry, frustrated, in a bit of a pickle. My shoe came untied and my friends are all fickle. I've scraped all my knees and I broke all my toys. Now I've lost my parents and I haven't any joy." The Christmas shrimp stared solemnly straight in the boy's eyes, and with complete sincerity he said, "Gee, that stinks." Then the Christmas shrimp flew high up into the air. He flew around mountains like musical chairs. He bounded bombastically beyond billowing billows, perched precariously but prudently upon piping hot pillows. Then he saw something so concealed that he almost missed it. It was Santa's workshop far out in the distance. He flew to the shop, childlike wonder on his face, and met a young elf who was wielding a mace. "My name is Mason, the mace-wielding elf. Now why don't you tell me a bit about yourself?" "I am a shrimp," said the Christmas shrimp with glee, "and I haven't any friends or a family," Mason said. "That's no problem. We can fix that right up. How would you like to come live inside Santa's workshop?" The Christmas shrimp accepted and lived there for 1 year, making toys for children and spreading holiday cheer. Until one day, Christmas Eve, Santa came to him and said, "All my reindeer are sick. How am I going to pull my sled?" "Don't you mean sleigh?" the Christmas shrimp asked slyly. "Yes, but don't be a smart aleck," Santa responded dryly. The Christmas shrimp thought about how to solve Santa's problem. Then the thought fell to his head like the first leaf of autumn. "I know what to do," he said to jolly Saint Nick. "Lead me to the reindeer and I'll fix the problem quick." Santa led him to the deer with trembling hands, for he knew what was to come. He knew the Christmas shrimp's plans. "Are you sure you want to do this?" Santa Claus asked. "Yes," the Christmas shrimp said, "but we must move fast. The reindeer are ill and not fit for flying. Their heartbeats are slow and I think they are falling asleep." Santa understood why that last line didn't rhyme, and with a tear in his eye, he said, "Okay, it's time." The Christmas shrimp and Santa stood in the stable as the deer laid in a circle. Santa wasn't sure if he'd be able, but the Christmas shrimp went up to each deer because he knew the answer. He went up to Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, and Dancer. He went up to Dasher, Donner, Prancer, Rudolph, and Vixen. He went alphabetically because of his OCD disposition. The Christmas shrimp kissed each one upon their antlered heads and flew to the middle of the circle. This was the end. Crying, Santa said, "You can still change your mind. You haven't yet seen ducks or watermelon rinds." "I know," the Christmas shrimp said with quivering lip. "But Christmas needs saved, and I'm the Christmas shrimp." With that, the Christmas shrimp's body exploded into light, a white light so bright that it lit up the night. 9 beams of light went from the Christmas shrimp to each kiss, and the reindeer were given the life that had once been his. Santa fell to his knees, and he whispered aloud, "Thank you, my son. You've made your father proud." Well, that was a sad ending, you may be thinking, but if you could see me, that narrator, You would have noticed me winking, because this isn't the end. Not really, you see. The Christmas shrimp will live forever in our hearts and memory, and on December 24th each year up at the pole, a new Christmas shrimp will climb out of his hole, look for a new person, man, woman, girl, or boy, and grant one Christmas wish to bring holiday joy. So remember this story around Christmas time, how it teaches us to be selfless, loving, and kind. Because no greater love does a man have for another than to give his own life for the sake of his brother. When the snow falls down tonight upon the roof of your house, and not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse, go walk up to your window, even you with the limp. Look out and say, "Thank you," to the Christmas shrimp.